Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Sotah page 38, which discusses an interesting ceremony which is also found in the book of Devarim, in the book of Deuteronomy, namely that of Eglah Arufa. The Talmud tells us here that it's necessary, based on the verses, that the elders, the leaders of the community, need to make a declaration. And they say a declaration is part of a ceremony when a very specific thing happens, in which there's an unknown homicide. Someone died, and this person who died is not in your city, but he is close to your city. In fact, if there are two cities nearby, we measure where the actual body is, and whichever city is closest to it is obligated to bring the special calf called the Eglah Arufa. Now, part of the ceremony is that these elders have to make a very peculiar statement. They need to say, literally, that our hands are clean from the blood of the spilling of this person. They're basically saying that we are innocent. We did not murder this man. Which on this, the Talmud wonders, why would anyone even have a thought that the greatest leaders of the community, the scholars, the saintly individuals, that they would be the ones that murdered this person in the middle of the field, in the middle of this forest, close to your city? So on this, the Talmud tells us something unbelievable, which is also quoted in Rashi and Chumash from this source. It says that every person, when you have a guest in your community, in your neighborhood, you need to make sure to do two things. First of all, you have to make sure that while they're with you, that their needs are being taken care of. You should make sure that they have proper lodging, they have food, and in addition to that, we also have to make sure that when they leave, that we accompany them, that we direct them in the proper manner so that they will be able to feel more comfortable when they leave your city and travel to the next, that they're going to know exactly where they're going. So on this, the Talmud is telling us that perhaps the reason why this person died is not because the elders or the people in the city murdered them, but they were somewhat guilty, possibly, in his death. Because if we would have only have taken care of this person, made them feel more comfortable, more welcome in our community, and then when they were sent off, we sent them off, and we directed them. We said, you know what, go on this street, take a left 3 miles over here, go take a right. If we would have been more direct and better in our connection to this person, that individual would not have seemed lost on the road as some tourist, in which is someone that the bandits and criminals on the road would be able to see they're vulnerable for attack. This person would have had more self-confidence and probably would have been able to have survived. And therefore, we are responsible to make sure that our guests of our community and our city, are being well taken care of. And we should not feel that, well, you know what, they're here visiting this city, that's their choice, so it's not my responsibility. They're not even part of our community. On this, the Talmud is telling us that that's not true. Every single person is our responsibility. And when they come within our domain of our city, then we have to make sure that they feel welcome. And we also have to make sure that when they are escorted out, that it's done in a way so that they know exactly where to go. On this, we see, again, the great sensitivity that the Torah has to make sure that we take care of all people around us, that we're sensitive to the community, and that we are involved in the process of helping others.